All right, we are live on my new setup. If you've watched this stream before, you'll notice you see the background has changed ever so slightly, but my new computer finally arrived after a delay of a day. Uh, just spent the past couple hours getting everything set up and everything configured. Mouse nice. Okay, I do not like how this headset sounds. We're gonna have to bust out the old Yeti. But we're just gonna deal with it for today. Um, yeah, it's just straight up trash. Just straight up trash. Maybe I'll plug in my other headset and give that a try. Um, but yeah, I don't like how the quality of this seems bad. Like I was using a laptop up until today, and it seems to me that the built-in laptop microphone had some better quality audio than this thing does. But that's enough of that for now. We are just going to jump in and do some Conquest. And then I'm just going to poke my head over here real fast for this. Well, thank you, Witch of Pennsyltucky, wherever Pennsyltucky is. Um, Notice I'm questioning the Pennsyltucky and not the witch part. Um, but yes, the new setup so far I'm very happy with. You can hear me talk, right? Witch? Maybe she can't hear me talk because I wanted to get her feedback. I'm assuming a her on how the audio is sounding. Platoons. If platoons are good, I'll dive in on this, but I'm not. We get yelled at if we try this before platoons, just because this power. And so far we're at 0.6. Okay. So for just now, we're going to hit Conquest, and then once we're done with Conquest, we'll check back in with platoons, and if platoons are good, then we will start doing territory battles. But I definitely always want to show off the Zepho unlock mission if possible. Okay, so I just tried to type in my own chat in Streamlabs, and it wants me to sign into Twitch to type into my own chat. So we're not even going to worry about that for now. We are just going to go ahead and launch into some Conquest. So we did pretty good. Just in one day we made it through right up to. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. We're just about to get this coloring back boss fight. So Sabine Wren. That'll be fun. Sabine. I mean, I can do it, but what a pain in the butt. Alright, Rebel Fighter units. I was kind of cheesing that potency and getting potency down. Haven't tried anything with that yet, but it shouldn't be too hard. And I can knock out my Night Sister battles, assuming they are fully recharged, which they should be. And then I'm going to have to come back through and clean some crap up. but not too much. So far it's been pretty clean. Okay. All right. So who do we got? Night Sisters. We're just gonna go ahead and keep rolling this. Let's get kills with the Rebel Fighters. I've got booming voice on, so Leia kind of acts like a default Mon Mothma. These guys will get the kill. She'll put out potency down, and we'll just keep trooping through this feed. I like how this game is looking on this new monitor. I've been on a laptop without. Oh, let's get some speed. Ooh. Try to leave old Daka. Try to leave her going until maybe she'll get a revive. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. That could have been bad. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. I wanted her to revive so these guys can get a few more kills. Counter-attacking her. Come on, res. Ah. Kara, don't kill her. Res. Nope, she didn't have it. It's okay. We should have gotten pretty close. Yeah, oh my god, she couldn't have res one more person. Gosh, darn it, Daka. Oh, I'm grabbing this one. Anytime I see speed boosters, I go for it. And if it's identical up through here, the thing that I use as the tiebreaker is I look to see if there's a tether tech. I don't typically try to use these too much. They're very expensive. I mean, a 75 crystal, but if I can get it for 15 data cards, I will. But the tether tech, if you're having problems in a fight, just, and you need that extra, whatever to get going, it ability blocks them for a few turns. So that way you're hopefully not getting nuked out right away. And you can get going. It has saved my ass multiple times. But we're gonna commit to this one just because there's two. And there's the protect. What's the Hellsteel? Yeah, see. And Hellsteel's fine, but I mean, I'm not going to buy a pack for it. And I might need protection, although 75 crystals is kind of pricey. But anyway, let's commit to that. Okay, so Sabine Wren needs a kill. And then for Democracy. So who is his squad? Humble Strike is... that's not terrible. And they're over-prepared, of course, but they all are. Okay. So they're going to be moving a lot faster. They've got her. This isn't going to be a cakewalk, but we need to get a kill with Sabine. So my favorite method for guaranteeing that sort of thing is just snag some Jedi. We'll just go ahead with him. Actually, no. We're going to grab our Yoda. just because he can pass turns, he doesn't do any damage. But the big thing we need to grab good old Watt Tambor so he can put tank tech on Luke, so Luke will taunt, because he'll only pre-taunt if there's a full team of Jedi. And then we'll grab Sabine. I mean, she is... she's... I mean, IR fighter. Make sure she's actually got full mods. She does have full mods. I mean, she shouldn't be terribly weak, but I can use Luke's special for everybody and just call her to assist. And hopefully that'll be enough to do the job. So there we go. So Luke is all set up. They have foresight. We're going to be stuck behind Mace, so... Okay, this should do it. But we're going to keep going. We want her to live. But we're just going to... Watt might have gotten that kill, but getting him out is just fine. Dang, she is just hanging in there, isn't she? And this is going to call everybody. Oh, maybe we'll have to start it on somebody else. Whoa. We're just going to nuke her out. Oh, of course she's got days. Okay. Come on. I do not want to have to remonitor, but I feel like I might have to remonitor because she's just not hitting for any damage whatsoever. Okay, that should. I mean, that should be it. Let's just go ahead and kill and count. There you go. All right. There it is. Okay. So, will work. It will work. You just have to be careful. And then let's see, what is it? Full Galactic Republic squad surviving. So we're going to double up here with the Galactic Republic. And we're going to work on the feat involving these two, I think, of the global feat. We're going to bring her. Not the best fifth person for this team hasn't really been decided yet. It hasn't been figured out, so nobody really quite knows what to do. And that includes me. And I mean, anybody really will work except for Cat and a GL. Like, it's fairly plug and play. So, let's throw gas in there. What's it gonna hurt? He's tough. He'll live, probably. So the only problem with this is I'm waiting for my good chair to show up. No. We don't want to hit him. We want to hit somebody else. Oh! Dang, Master Qui-Gon really gets the benefit from the, it's echoing like two mics are on me. Okay. Since the Witch of Pennsylvania didn't respond, I had my wife poke her head in. Oh, okay. I wonder, did that do it? If my wife is still watching, did that take care of it? Is the echo gone? Let me text her. No, it did not take care of it. No, it did not take care of it. Okay. Did that take care of it? I don't think she's paying any attention to me. See, and I can kind of hear in these headphones. Kinda. Let's see if yes, she says okay. Thank you, honey. I don't know why I should text her back. No, you know what? She should be watching. Anyways, um, I got the text. Thank you, sweetie. Okay. So we need that one more rebel fighter kill, so we might as well knock that out, right? And then we'll see if we can't slip in a few Imperial troopers. Wait, he needs to be in battles and survive too for a global, doesn't he? 15 with Rex. What have I been doing? What have I been doing? I've been fucking up. That's what I've been doing. Oh, hold on. Let's look at these before we commit. Ooh, okay. So, all right, I'm gonna go up top because I have one of these. I have one of these. I don't really need one of those just yet. And these are all just white versions of what I have or worse. And Leader's Resolve. If you need a leader to live, you know, you never know. Like, especially, I'm pretty sure you could stack this with the, what's the data disk? The Voluntary Vanguard. Voluntary Vanguard, I think that'll stack. So if you've got to have one guy getting focused on, you want him to be a little bit thicker, there you go. So that means we're fighting Maul. And that means Cassian can stay on the bench. No offense to Cassian. I love the new character model they did for him, actually having the Diego Luna. But like, just pull up a full Rogue One team sometime, and you get one of these things is not like the other vibe when you have him next to Jin. Ugh, it's not great. Good God. And then that happened. I think we completed the feat, and Rex lived. When Maul is being Maul. Wow. Good times. And we won't adjust anything just yet. I kind of like having booming voice. Bounty hunters. I think I can Imperial Trooper this. I mean, they are going to be a little thick at first. They'll have the 9 or 10 stacks or whatever it is, but this should be okay, right? Ooh, Dark Troopers, like, click box seems a little off. Dang. I just got worked. At least I got a kill. So 34 more to go. Maybe I need to have Stark in there, huh? Yeah, I feel like, and you know, agree with me or not, I feel like the feats are easier, but somehow the battles seem to be a little tougher, a little earlier. Like this is only sector 2. My troopers aren't garbage. That should not have been that much of a blowout, but I guess it could have just been bad RNG, right? It's kind of nice with Django getting their payout going. I get to kill them twice. I mean, assuming I can. All right. I'll have to clean it up later if I'm missing the red crate for whatever reason, but not terrible. Yeah. So big shout out, by the way, since I'm here and the audio is working just fine. I've gotten some new subs on not only on Twitch but on YouTube as well, because I'm now multi-streaming direct to YouTube and on Twitch and on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. So picked up some subscribers. Means a lot to me. Much love to you guys for taking the time to click that button and tune in and watch. Yeah, see, one battle we got 11 because of the revive thing. I don't really fancy going up against these guys in a mirror match because they're over prepared. They're going to be faster. So troopers, I just kind of have to pick my spots. Um, so we'll see if we get another node that comes along where things are going to be better. I might just keep working. I might just keep working on this with Captain Rex and that lineup with Leia, just because I'll be hitting multiple feats at once. And to me, that is the biggest thing. Sorry, I keep glancing over here to look at the chat, and my camera setup used to be over here. Now the camera is directly in front of me, so I have to adjust. But to me, that's the biggest trick, secret, tip, whatever you want to call it, for Conquest is the more feats you can be working on at once, the better. And I know that sounds obvious, but it is, the obvious sometimes gets overlooked. The more you can be doing at one time, the better off it's going to be. So anytime you can synergize a feat, even if you're doing it a cheesy way, because with Booming Voice, she's kind of acting like Mon Mothma and calling all these guys to assist, you know, doesn't matter. Working on two things is always going to be better than working on one. 3 is better than 2, etc., etc. Just try. It's not always possible. I get that too. CG are not dumb. They are not dumb. They know how to. They know how to make things just as difficult or easy as they want. And if you need any more proof of that, all you have to do is look at this week's Galactic Challenge, or the current one going on right now, the one that started yesterday. Because yeah, they're just like, here, have fun getting a red crate, guys. Because you're not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because most people don't have Jar Jar, so most people aren't going to get the Gungan thing. And then maxing it out with only using 3 abilities. It was just like, why do you hate me? I don't understand. All I've ever done is love you. Yeah, see, this one's slow. There's no real fast way. My night troop or my night sisters aren't amazing, but they're not horrible. I feel like these guys are just gonna be too much for him, though. So let's keep trying. Let's keep trying on the potency down. Oh, we got at least 2 potencies down? All right. So for those of you playing along with me, yesterday when I was looking up, hey, who has potency down? On swgoh.gg, Padawan Obi-Wan came up, and I'm like, oh, fantastic! That's going to be great. I can double down on stuff, right? Well, he only has it if you have the Conquest Omicron. So look at CG with a problem and a solution wrapped up in one. If you have a pesky 20 Omicrons just laying around to spare and a Padawan Obi-Wan, you two will breeze right through that potency down feat. But as you can see, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it the hard way. We've got 2 weeks. There's no sense in trying to. It's a wasted Omicron. Unless if you have it to spare, God bless. God bless. God bless. But yeah, it's just not. There's better uses for Omicrons. See, in this team, here, just casually murder yourself while you're trying to kill the team. Very annoying. I feel like I'll come back to these ones that I need to clean up when I'm not worried about feats and just throw Darth Bane at it. It's really the most elegant solution out there. Okay, so we're getting near this. Win with Sauce arriving, win with a full squad of Empire units. Okay, not horrible at all. Not horrible at all. I'm a little shocked there aren't more feats like this yet, but let me get deeper into the thing and we'll see what's what. So how'd we do? Because I mean, her Leia's potency down only affects. It's based on class. So like I think hers is like healers and supports get potency down. I think on the log roll ability here, tactical, offensive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Inflict debuffs. Yeah. Yeah, healers and supports. Potency down and tenacity down for 2 turns. So on some teams, you're going to only get 1. On some, you might get 4 or 5. Um, and these guys are about played out. What am I fighting again? This shouldn't be bad. But just like Galactic Legends, I don't want to waste tickets. So I don't want to waste energy if I can help it. I don't want to waste any of it. So, oh look, and the ability blocked her. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's the only one that would get potency down anyways, but oh, Ayla got it too. Nice. Nice. I'll take it. I feel like Captain Rex here is the. I feel like he's the new Dash for these sort of nuke out effects when you have a bunch of Zealous Ambition cards. Wow, they are just giving me the same shit over and over. Normally, I don't run into this whole no variety of data cards until the 3rd month. But yeah, like, I mean, I guess that's not horrible, but well, that's not bad either. This is good for like gas because you can keep him standing a whole lot longer. Yeah, it doesn't matter. None of them are great. So screw it, right? See, now Night Sisters and Troopers, depending on how many bonus attacks these 2 clowns get, this would be a good node for them. So let's see how, let's see how the Night Sisters do. I need to finish gearing her. After I got done with, I did a couple of Bo-Katan's characters and then did her immediately and then did Obi-Wan and then did Qui-Gon and then did Padme. So like I ran through crap like you wouldn't believe. So I said I was going to take a break, but I threw a couple more relic levels on a few more characters just to kind of get them up to a little bit higher. That was cool. Just to get them up to a little bit better of a standard. Bro! I just can't. I just can't with this shit with the fucking just unlimited abilities. I can't even. Oh, come on.
Ugh. Why can't we have that Phoenix team, huh? All right, let's see how the Troopers do. Troopers aren't doing great. What? Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. Oh, yippee. And yippee. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Um, yeah, I feel like maybe I'm just gonna have to limp to the finish with these guys. So we'll just work on a global. You know what? Let's try him out in this team. See how we like Kellerin. I mean, not that he's gonna be losing his place as the lead of his own team anytime soon. Maybe, I mean, maybe less so in GAC when his datacron goes away, but territory wars with the Omis and stuff like that, I think he's going to be just fine. Nice. Oh, that was fun. This is a pretty fun team. I don't feel like Kellerin added or took anything away. Um, yeah, hopefully we get it figured out who like the ultimate 5 man. I feel like OG Padme has a place there, especially with her Datacron. You know, Barris is a possibility. I mean, luckily we don't really have a shortage, but it also might be like Leia. If you've got Qui-Gon and you've got Padawan, Obi-Wan, the other two don't really matter because as long as Leia's got Drogon and R2, the other two members don't really matter as much. So it might be the same sort of deal. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh God! When he's got all those Bowers running through him, jeez. But then look at that big 6,088 hits he was just busting right there. 6,088. I mean, at least I'm working on a global feat. And that one's going to be done pretty soon. I'll get the Rex one done pretty soon. I could be working on that, but I mean, that's not terrible. This one, yeah, that one I should probably make more of a priority. And then this one I'm just going to do like when I'm farming, like Datacron shit. But yeah, this one I need to kind of bear down on because it's not going to be super. That's not going to be super quick. And I'm skipping this one because I bought the plus on the battle pass or whatever it's called. I bought the plus, so it came with these. And I mean, this isn't even required for the win, but it's got a title. So yeah. Oh, and this one actually I don't need to do because I also have the booming voice. It's only the one Datacron, but so yeah, okay, I'm doing fine then. I'm doing just fine. Okay. Clone troopers. Okay. Um. Sure. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Rex had to go real quick, or he was going to start ruining somebody's day. Hey. Whoa. Okay. I didn't even know. I'll take it. I will take it. Outstanding. Maybe it wasn't on his Omicron. Am I giving bullshit information out? Let's take a peek. Or was it him? he wasn't leader. I didn't see him in the list. Wait, is it Quadme? Does she have it? Spell all buffs. No. 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 Turn meter, protection over time. Well, hey, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess, but yeah. I mean, I guess Master Qui-Gon. Do you have it? You weren't on the list. Okay. Well, I have no idea. I have no clue. Might have been working. Who am I fighting? Old Republic. They have Karth and Candyman, and this could get annoying. These guys aren't drained, but what's the conditions here again? Saw, and then Empire. Okay, all of that is pretty easy. Where are we at for Stam? 60, 70. Uh, yeah, sure, why not? They got one more in them, right? All right. All right. Oh, I need to stretch my legs just real quick. Here we go. I never really bother with this stuff, especially at these prices. And you can usually find it in the Conquest store for the cards for that currency right there. But you know, if you like one of these, by all means take that note. I always go for this because again, the some of these, like this one, you know, that one, they can make the difference in a kind of a tougher fight. I've yet to see Tether Tech though, still waiting on that. We'll commit to this. All right, so we need to win with Saw, and then we need to win with the Empire. The Empire one's not going to be a problem. Saw should also not be a problem. Mine's the Relic 5. Um, but we're just going to do the same. We're just going to do the same method we did before. Trying to get the kill with Sabine, we're just going to do a couple of Jedi, and we can work on his kills while we're doing this. A couple of Jedi and a Rebel fighter named Saw Gerrera. Where are you? Right there. And we'll grab Wat Tambor. Is the finest cheese. Well, that took a minute to load, oddly enough. Boy, I feel like it's been forever since Watt had a turn. He must have been getting his turn meter taken out somehow. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get him gone. All right. Anything good? Oh, no. This shit should not be a thing. This should not be a thing. Come on, CG. It's been how many years of Conquest and this can still happen? Come on. At least make them different fucking rarities or something. Alright, so Empire. Well, I don't know about you guys. But my favorite empire is these guys. Oh, well, somebody's done with work and play. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to take one of these, don't I? Screw it. We'll take the one I don't have. And this is Sector 2, so it's what's in here. Don't have much of that. I think it's Sector 3 or Sector 4. There's on occasions when I've just paused for a day and just farmed. Um, but given we're in a TB week and no GAC, probably going to push through to just complete everything before I start worrying about farming too much. All right, so we have 144 energy left, so roughly 7 battles. Teddy. And more. Okay, fine. It's fine. Oh, hold on. Defeat 35 enemies with any Han. Win 10 battles with full separatists. Accuracy upped. Gain we adapt or die 50 times. So, Aiden, right? Who does accuracy up? Who does accuracy up? Cal Kestis, Sirjunda, Moff Gideon, 8th brother. Gungan Boombadir, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan, Queen Amidala, Scout Trooper, Terran Malicos, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. I mean, I guess technically you could run. Shit. Like, there's not really. They're not. I'm resting my Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon team, so there's no way to really double up here. Shit. Okay, so can't double up on that. That can be done with anything. This I feel like is going to be the long grindy outy one. Um, okay, so we're just going to see how we do with Aiden. So she needs non-droid, non-leader Imperial troopers. So that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. that should be four stacks of we adapt or die right there. So I'm gonna have to do this 12 times or really figure out how to stretch out battles. Oh, five stacks. I forgot she gets it too. Yeah, not gonna make it. Okay, so I mean, unless I throw a cooldown tech on, we're looking at 10 battles, give or take. But if I throw a cooldown tech on, where is that? Whenever an allied unit gains above 15% chance to reduce their cooldowns by 1. Oh, and I just used it. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it again right here. Here's the thing. If it works, I need to let the battle time out. So I don't. That way I can use it over and over again. The other method is to put your game on airplane mode for testing purposes. I think that works. Where if you want to try out to see how well something's going to work in a battle, you can throw it on airplane mode, and just run the battle like you would do, say, in Territory Wars or GAC to be safe. And then just force close the game without uploading the result to the servers. That'll work for testing. But if you want to be able to use the same tech over and over again and not use stamina on your team, if you let the timer expire, you'll keep your tech, you'll keep your stamina, you'll keep your progress. You will not keep any of that if you force quit out of the battle. You'll lose everything. So a way to cheese Conquest is, unfortunately, to let a 5-minute timer expire. I mean, it's ultimately, it might seem slower, but ultimately it's definitely faster than running 10 battle or trying to run as many battles here as you can, waiting a few days or waiting a day until these guys' stamina resets, and then trying to do it all over again. Like, it's just, there's just no contest. Oh, and he's going to kill somebody because he's a support. No. Basic. I'm trying to stretch this out. Okay, so we got it one more time. So that got us up to 15. As you can see by the clock, we have 3.5 minutes left until this battle is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick break. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause and mute everything. Everybody else can feel free to do the same. Obviously, it's your time. Do what you want. But I'll come back here after using the men's room and whatever. And then I'll run it again, and I'll just end it. I'll just fight it as a normal battle. But you see, we got more progress, and I have more deployable cooling systems. So, but we'll just progress through. We'll just progress through the whole thing. But yeah, we'll just do it one more time. So, back in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, everybody enjoy the quick little break. Okay, we're back. And oh no, I lost. But we knew that. We wanted that to happen. All right, so now we'll just bust through this and we'll finish up with the rest of the energy um, that I'm planning on using for the day. And then I'll go and double check what's happening in territory battles. So okay, so here we go. I kind of want to farm them again. I should be able to kill these guys. Wait, and hold on. Oh wait, no, it's yeah. See, 15 to 50. So we'll do another one here and just get through it. And maybe we'll get another 10, and if not, got a good node. Not saying that everybody is going to be able to have a node like that. Um, God, I'd really like to open up with that, but that's more important right now. Oh, and see, look, we're getting really, really lucky there. Um, you need to, you need to go. And unfortunately, she's now ability blocked. But hey, we picked up 10, so it's kind of hard to complain, isn't it? Damn, she probably had it on. She probably had it reset too. Yeah, I didn't think there was any way he was gonna live. It didn't really matter one way or the other. All right. Okay, halfway done, and 4 battles left. So let's take a quick preview together over here. Full squad Galactic Republic Jedi, not an issue. Win without using any Jedi. So, okay. Her team is who, not exactly who I thought it was going to be, but close enough. Close enough. Um, so, we will use Java here, and then we'll use the usual suspects here. Maybe we'll do a Keller and Beck lead for funsies, but that'll be a tomorrow thing. Um, I'm in the 100 energy. It's not like I can't afford to use it. But I want to go check in on territory battle. And out here on the East Coast, dinner time is closer uh, than it is farther away. It's sooner rather than later. So I got to be prepared to. I don't want to have my wife yell at me to come and eat supper when I'm in the middle of a fight. So we're just gonna go ahead and do these last 4. Check in on TB. See how the platoons are going, and then I'll monitor platoons as the day goes along, and come back live as soon as the platoons are full and we get the thumbs up from the territory battle officers to go ahead and start. Probably should have just nuked him out with that, shouldn't I? Ooh. Um, I'm not real sure how I lived through that. He must not have had that many stacks, but I'll take it. Oh, and you can see on my chat, one of my guild mates got one of his Gungans relicked. So he's marching onto Jar Jar. I'm just waiting until everything is 7-star. I'm close on boss and a few others, but okay. This I'm not going to super worry about until tomorrow when I have that Galactic Republic squad. These I need to start because that's 10 full battles. That's yeah, like there's no quick way to do 10 battles of Separatists, and I'm not going to use Separatists against the Bad Batch. So maybe I'll just go ahead and we will clear you out. She's not in good shape. So we will go ahead. Old school rebels. Old school rebels. Why not? Hopefully Han gets the kills. Or at least gets a couple. Yeah. Okay, well there's at least one that we know he has. He might have that one too. Um, he might have that one. There's so much assist. It's very, very hard to tell. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the count looks like, but that was fairly painless. 3. So, I mean, just about 10% off of one fight. It's not great. It's not horrible. I almost just dove on this without even checking everything else. There might have been a blue one, but I mean, 9 times out of 10, if there's a ZA sitting in anything, I'm grabbing it because they stack and they make characters like Captain Rex or Padme or Dash just absolute tactical nukes who will just take out everything in their path. Okay, we can maybe cheese out some kills if we let Daka do some reviving. And she just decided, like, oh, hey, I'm just going to heal. People need to heal. Uh, we'll see. We'll see what we ended up with. And then that's a nice one to get done because now if I choose, I typically won't, but I can go off the golden path now, and there'll probably be some easier farming fights somewhere, but we'll stick with it for now. Until I'm completely happy with my data cards and some of the options from some of these vendors, I'll stick with the golden path just because if you go easy path, you lose access to this guy down here or this guy right here. Hello, the Lost Womp Rat with a party of 8. And Sybil, hello, welcome. How is everybody doing? Insert funny raid message here. I'm having as good a day as you can playing Conquest, and that's not I'm not trying to bitch and moan. I actually kind of enjoy Conquest. Um, I hear rumors that there's people who make money playing Conquest for other people, and I'm like, I don't mind Conquest that much. Like, maybe I would do that for like a limited like one or two people, like play their conquest for them. I don't know. I don't I don't view it as that much of a chore, but it's also I think probably feet dependent. Like what's not a chore for me, like other people might not have the roster. All right, thank you, Sopper. Oh, you do it? You conquest for people? Maybe I should. I mean, I could throw it on my iPad or whatever and then keep my PC client here for my main account. Use one of my son's iPads. I can play a couple people's, I guess. I don't know. It wouldn't be horrible. Appreciate the follow, Sopper. I really do. I'm just getting going, so every follow right now I get just means the world to me. So I appreciate you. Um, all right, well, let's finish this one off. Um, yeah, no, we're doing good over here. This is my last battle, and then I'm gonna go poke my head in the territory battles and see how my guildmates are doing on platoons. Uh, and if we've gotten the thumbs up from our guild leader to start doing some stuff, I'm gonna start hitting it. But what do we have here? Oh yay! Payday, payday in Galaxy of Heroes. Okay, so let's see what's okay. We have people doing some combat missions here. We're not trying to fill these. The main one I'm worried about is over here. This I want to get on stream. Nobody's tried it yet, which means oh come on you. They want all 6 of these done, and probably this is probably 3 people needing to drop the rest of these tunes. Oh, Womp Rat, thank you so much, bud. Yeah, it can be a little it's a little daunting starting out when you look at some of the big accounts out there doing it, and then you're like, how am I gonna find a spot? Where am I gonna land in this? But I've heard a lot of people, big ones, little people, streamers, podcasters, or whatever, that it's a big enough ecosystem for everybody. Um, So I'm just trying to find my little area. So I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy playing Marvel Strike Force. Although I think I need to put BlueStacks on this computer to be able to play that. Um, I enjoy playing Fortnite and Destiny 2 and stuff like that. And that's a pretty broad community that I can be a part of, and we can all be a part of together. Yeah, no, ASD is not something. Yeah, a PC client for Marvel Strike Force would be amazing. The fact that Star Wars kind of beat them to it um, is a little funny because Strike Force is usually better on features like that. They have their sandbox mode and everything else. But hey, I'll take it. Hopefully they're working on it. Hopefully they're following the lead. But yeah, civics. I live with ASD every day with my son, and every day is can be great, and then there's every day can have rough moments, but he's pretty amazing. Let me see if I can get him to come over and say hi. Hey, honey, can you bring Sammy over so we can come say hi? There's a bunch. Oh, there's mac and cheese being cooked. Okay. Well, Sam, come here, buddy. Come say hi. Come say hi. He thought it was kind of cool that he could see himself. See, buddy, you're over here on the camera, and there's the camera right there. Can you say hi? Can you wave? This is Sammy, and he's just obsessed with himself over on the Streamlabs side here. Isn't that cool, bud? But this little guy is needs my life. And he's the bravest person I know. He deals with all sorts of challenges. Usually does it with a smile on his face and excitement. But yeah, Streamlabs. I don't. You'll help me there. You'll help me. Not don't use Streamlabs. Okay. Yeah. See, and it's just you looking like you hop onto Twitch and Streamlabs is advertised right there. Like, hey, there's extensions and this and that. So you just kind of go down that route. Well, I guess we can start knocking out this crap. Try the suggestions from Discord. So now you're going to make me look at my Discord. Okay. Sorry, I have to look at suggestions from Discord on what they want us to do for. You could at least said what channel it's in, guys. Okay, here we go. Good old Bit Dynasty video. OBS, everything is free and can do a lot with mini work. Okay. Okay, come on, Bit. Just show me the setup. Sammy does pretty good. Tomorrow is I'll be streaming when I get home from. We take him to a trampoline park. We got him a summer membership, and he goes a couple days a week. And then he's playing baseball on Saturdays. He does really well. He has a lot of issues and a lot of challenges, but he does really well. And I'm just glad I can be here to just be here for him whenever he needs something. Okay, I gotta fast forward this bit video. Okay, it's Leviathan. It's literally the normal Leviathan setup. I don't know why they. All right, we'll see if this works. Sounds good, Womp Rat. Oh, why is this taking forever? Um, I mean, most ASD people, the biggest thing that they need is just a little bit of compassion and understanding, which is exactly what you're doing. Um, if they're being awkward, if they're not catching social cues, if they're overstimulated, there's a lot of judgment that can come down with it. So just having an understanding and non-judgmental environment's really the best thing, um, because they will just absolutely thrive. Come on, start counterattacking. I guess he's kind of my tank right now. Can't fix him up, but Yeah, Sam plays in what's called the Miracle League. So it's actually people of all ages, not just kids. There's a couple of teenagers and young adults, but it's kids with disabilities of all kinds, kids in wheelchairs, Down syndrome, autism, all sorts of stuff, and they play two innings, so everybody gets to bat twice, and when when they get a hit, they get to score. It doesn't like this. It's a tie game every time, but it's just about being out there and playing the game. And all right, so that did not work. Teddy, stop it. That was the golden doodle. I'd get him over here to say hi, but he would knock everything over because he's just an oaf. Zero stars, you combat missions. Okay, we got plenty of room. Next to, I'm never gonna relic seven these guys. So, well, unless I have absolutely nothing else to relic seven, I'm never gonna relic seven. Because why? The Ackley mission. I don't need inquisitors for anything today. That'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for this. We're hopefully gonna unlock Mandalore, and we'll be doing the third sister mission simultaneously. So, big day. Yeah, and he did his first game last weekend, and he had a blast. Um, Unfortunately, he just the games tend to get rained out here. I live in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania gets at least this part of Pennsylvania gets a lot more rain than I think people would think or expect. Um, Pittsburgh is actually the rainiest city in the United States, and the second is Anchorage, and the third is Seattle. And funny thing is, I've lived in or near all three. I'm from Washington State originally, and then I'm from the dry side of the state. But as most kids from my town do, you go over there for jobs or school or whatever. So I ended up in the Seattle area for quite a while, and then I before actually I lived full time in Seattle. I worked in a resort town in Alaska. Who am I fighting? I think I'm fighting Reek. Yeah, I'm fighting Reek. Um, and then yeah, then my wife decided she wanted to live out here in her hometown in Pennsylvania. So here I am with all the rain always in my life. Yeah, I mean, and when it's not raining, it's 90% humidity outside, so you feel like you're breathing water anyways. I don't know who. Somebody just called me from Searchlight, Nevada. Uh, does your friend live in Pittsburgh, Civics, or does he live somewhere else? You're out in Vegas? Yeah, I miss Vegas. I used to go, I mean, not every year, but maybe every other year um, for a UFC or just to gamble or whatever. throw it on auto, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of people out here. Like it just it's I mean, not saying that like Seattle isn't obviously a very populated place, but like if you drive like east of Seattle, you don't have to go very far to where you're in the middle of nowhere. In Pennsylvania, it looks like you might be in the middle of nowhere just from road placement, but you're never in the middle of nowhere. You're always near something. Um, all right, 103. The last, I mean, it's actually been a while since I've been to Vegas. Last time I was there with my wife, and I don't know that it got up to 103 when we were there, but it was close a couple of days. And then, but there were some fires, I think, in the area, so we kept getting some smoke. Uh, so that was kind of blocking out some of the heat. And then, I mean, we hit out in the casinos fairly often, and also fell in love with the monorail. So she got over walking very, very quickly. 117. Jeez. All right. Well, I didn't need a cap for my Pepsi. 3 stars. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't set foot in Phoenix in quite a long time. But so one of the last times I was in Phoenix, it was the day after Christmas, and it was like 87 or 88 degrees day after Christmas. I now, granted, this was a long time ago. Like I've flown through Phoenix since then, but I haven't like been in Phoenix since then. He's going to keep stripping off my buffs if I don't get rid of him, so we might as well take him out. Um, yeah. I still have friends in the area. I'll make it out there again someday, I hope. Um, just haven't had a reason. All my trips, all my trips out west have been to the Seattle area the past few years. So go home to see friends and family and go to hockey games and baseball and football and all that. See, and we weren't in Phoenix, like we didn't go into Phoenix, but we were like in Scottsdale and all the towns surrounding. Um, but yeah, we didn't go like downtown. Okay, what all can I do here? Java, of course. That young Lando. Yeah, I can't do these yet. Like I have the young Lando. I just need to bring up. I need to bring up one other character. Oh, I need to bring him to Relic 6, I guess, actually. But yeah, Hondo I'm working on gear wise. I could probably finish him. It's just after I got done with Queen Amidala, I was like, I need a break for just a couple of weeks of not pumping materials into people, and then I turned around and pumped a bunch of materials into people. Um, yesterday, just like I bumped up Bo-Katan Mandalore and I bumped up Master Qui-Gon and stuff like that. So yes, I do like the Mariners. I love the Mariners. Is like my favorite sport's hockey. It's very easy to watch the hockey games. Like ESPN Plus carries all of them, but like Mariners games, it's hit or miss. Like they might be on ESPN Plus, they might be on Apple TV. Um, it's just hard catching them. So I haven't actually gotten to see a Mariners game yet this season. Um, but I used to go every chance I got when I lived there. Um, I have this theory, and it's my personal theory, and I don't hold anything against anybody for rooting for their teams. You know, you pick your teams, you root for them. Um, I will never abandon my teams from where I'm from. I just won't. Um, you know, I wear my Seahawks and Kraken and Mariners gear out here, and then when the Sonics come back, I'll be wearing their stuff too. Like I go to Pittsburgh Penguins games when the Kraken are in town in my Kraken stuff. You know, like I take it to them. Dodgers fan. Yeah, Dodgers are awesome. I grew up actually like the Mariners were pretty new still when I was a little kid, and my dad's a big Chicago fan because he lived in Chicago for a while. So we actually I grew up as much on Chicago sports as I did on Seattle sports. Um, and then we were never the I was never raised to really root against any team like hockey especially. Like I just have so much respect for hockey players in general. Like I don't really hate on a team. I'll talk a little bit of shit here and there, you know, but I don't really truly hate on any team just because I mean, odds are at some point in your life if you're a hockey fan, at least one player you like is going to wind up on every single team. It's just the nature of the game is very few players stay with their teams forever. No. Nobody likes the White Sox. He's a Cubs fan. My dad was a Cubs fan. He passed away, but Cubs, Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks is what I was raised on. Um, Along with Seattle stuff, and then yeah, and then he hated the Denver Broncos for some reason, which is funny because John Elway went to my high school, and he was their quarterback at the time. And then he hated the Patriots for another reason. I don't know why. I just chalk it up to my dad being whimsical back before he passed on. But hey, sweetheart, what's my time frame? What are we looking at here? 7 o'clock. Okay. Okay, so I have time to finish up everything, but no, no, he went to my high school. He was out of high school by the time I was in high school. I'm trying to think. We did have in my class we had one kid play AAA baseball, um, and that's it from my class. But yeah, John Elway went to my high school. Um, he graduated when I was. I mean, he was long gone, but it was the stories of him. You know, like his John Elway's dad was a college coach, so he came through my town and coached nearby. I don't have Mando. I don't have Mando. I don't. This is the Hondo mission. Let's rethink this. But yeah, they started making me put my Mando in platoon, so I can't nuke Hondo out right away, which means I could turn into absolute crap fest. So what do we got? Okay, we have plenty. We have first order. Why am I even? Why am I even like? Mm, it doesn't matter. Raider. Yeah, yeah. No, he went to my high school. Like, there's actually some decent athletes from like the general area that I'm from, like that have gone pro. Um, and I don't even honestly think I don't think Elway even really acknowledges the fact that he spent time in my hometown. Like he's got a star on like our Walk of Fame or whatever, but I don't think he even gives a shit. But like Drew Bledsoe played his college there. Like I grew up where Washington State University is, Pullman, Washington. Um, cool little town, tiny little town with a decent sized college, you know. And so we had some people come through there from time to time. You know, there's been a lot of guys that have ended up in the NFL. And Elway's dad was a coach there, and so Elway was stuck in my school system for a time. When he was long gone by the time I was even in school, much less in high school. But yeah, so like, but my first football coach like had autographed pictures from Elway, like because he was also like the history teacher, right? Because it's a small school, everybody does multiple things. So he had like autographed pictures from Elway to him because he coached Elway in football and basketball, and there was like a picture of Elway as a freshman in my high school, like dunking, because he's an elite athlete. That's just how elite athletes are, you know. Like they can just do a lot of shit really well. Um, I'm not. I'm just clicking buttons. I'm not even paying attention to really what's happening. Um, but yeah, so everybody there was like happy to be associated with, but I don't even know how Elway feels about it, if he cares or one way or the other. But it was kind of neat growing up in a town like that where you know you would get to see people come through and see them in the pros later on. Um, it's kind of unique experience, especially as small as the town was, because like you would just be out like at the grocery store and there would be like a top quarterback, you know, for a college team. I'm gonna have to do this. All right, Civics, take care. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. I'll be on here. I'm not gonna say all the time, but I'm trying to do this. Damn. I try to do this every day. Um, at a minimum, at least one stream a day. Um, I've been kind of waiting on this new setup to be able to really start like hitting it hardcore. Okay, plus 11 million. Nobody's been free to do it yet. We're at 1 to 6. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off doing this until we get the go ahead. Mostly because I just don't want to go into autopilot, filling out teams, and end up using Jedi Knight Cal for something other than this. So I'm just gonna play it safe and go ahead and end the stream here, and we'll pick back up tonight for a short one, finishing off this territory battle, doing this, and then maybe we'll hop back into to Conquest. But by God, this was by far the most engagement I've had on a stream, by far, and I really appreciate it, guys. And see, the camera's here now; it's not over here anymore, so I don't have to keep turning my stupid head. But I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by. I appreciate each and every like, follow, share. I appreciate the chats. Like, it's been great talking to everybody here. And if I missed one of your chats, I'm sorry. I'm very, very new. I will get better at this, I promise. But I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate your time. And just, yeah, I'm going to keep plugging away, and hopefully you guys keep showing up. And if you like what you see, great. If you don't, tell me. I'm willing to stream almost anything and give anything a try. If there's something specific you want to see, I'll be happy to take care of it for you if I can. But anyway, for now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. But I will catch up with you guys here in a couple hours again to knock out that Zepho mission. Hopefully, I haven't failed it since I got Jedi Knight Cal, but now that I'm gonna have a little bit of an audience, I'll probably find a way to screw it up. But yeah, we will see you guys then. Take care now.